What up, world? It's your boy Chuck McGill, aka Charles Brown, back again for another Talking Facts. But first, I want to ask you, are you good? If you're good, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you can get notified on all the upcoming episodes. All right, man, your boy, the rapper, dababy. dababy is in the news. Matter of fact, dababy trending like #1. You want to know why? Because some kids that's selling candy. So what they doing, right? They buying boxes of candy, like BJ's or whatever, get the whole box, and they sell them on, like, go downtown or something and sell them to people walking by for like $1, $2. I think one kid had a box of Skittles or something, and the other one had some Gushers or something. They was selling like $1 and like $2 or what have you. So dababy pulls up in his van, he gets out, and I'm assuming he gonna buy the whole box from them. So he asks him, how much you want for the box? Right? Kids say 200. He like, 200? I mean, in the box. So the kid like, nah, I get 200 for this plus donations. People donate, so I make like 400 off a box. But he like, but how many in the box? He like, well, this box got 30. I think he said it was 36, something like that. And so he said, what's 36 times 2? Like, that's $68. You trying to hit me in the head for $200, right? And the other kid was like, he get $400. So they was like saying that they get a whole lot of money for the box, but dababy wasn't trying to hear it. And so everybody's talking about this. So let me know what you think. So he ended up giving them $2 for, he bought the original candy that they were selling. He took $2 out, bought $2 from him, and bought $2 from another kid. And said, man, yeah, I would have bought the whole box, but y'all try to hustle me. So here it is, just take $2 and that's the end of that. That's all you get. And was laughing, right? So I don't find, let me be honest with you, I should be like, why? Because when I first saw the headline, baby gives kids $2 when they asked her for $200. I'm like, that's petty. Like, this dude got the money. But it really not about the money, because the kid, and I see it from both sides, but the kid told him the box cost $200. If it's only 36 pieces of candy in there at $2 a piece, that's $68. So I don't know what kind of math you're doing, but that's not $200. Now, dababy looking at it like, oh, they see that I'm a rapper and they see I got money, so they're trying to play me. Talking about $200. He probably would have gave him $200 if they just asked for $200, but he asked them how much the box costs, right? He didn't say how much do you want. He said how much the box costs. And the kid said $200. Now, so this is the lesson learned, in my opinion. Now, they say you're supposed to ask for what you want, right? You're supposed to say what you want, you're supposed to leap high, and then, you know what I'm saying, if you don't get it, then you fall amongst the stars or whatever little nonsense they be saying. So little cuz reach high. One of them said 400, and the other one said 200, but we was focusing on the kid that said 200. He wasn't explaining himself, he just like, it's 200 for this box. So dababy was like, man, I'm here, take $2, man, because you're trying to play with me. And I look at it like, they are trying to play him, because if an average person, if I would have said how much that whole box, right, he would have been like $70 or whatever, right? He would have been like $70. Now, I get it. You buying the box wholesale or however you got it, if you just sell it for exactly what you want, you're not getting that much profit off. If you can sell it for exactly, so they are depending on donations. But then say that then, right? If you say how much that box costs, and you say $68, right? And then you'd be like, and a lot of people donate, then it would have been like, okay, I'm gonna buy the box and then I'm gonna donate to you. But don't say it's $200 when you know that box is not $200 worth of candy. You gotta be smarter. If you're looking for donations, don't include the donations in the price of the cost of the box. A lot of people, it's going both ways. I think more people understanding what he did, they realize what he did was right. But some people are like, you a millionaire, you petty, and you sitting there going to lecture these kids about, you know, small stuff when they just really trying to look for money so they can feed their family or feed whatever they're trying to do, right? And I look at it from both sides. I get it. Don't ask for less than you need, and don't take less than you actually want. But there's a lesson to be learned. Just because somebody rich don't mean they stupid, right? Just because somebody got a lot of money, it don't mean you could come and hit me with the okey doke, boom, bam, and I'm just gonna hand you $200. One thing I learned about people with money, they more stingy with it than the people without money. I'll go spend money on something quicker than somebody that really got money, because they're gonna go ahead and think about what the cost of it is, because they're trying to not spend their money. That's how they get richer. That's how they stay rich. They're gonna spend money when they want to on stuff, like they're gonna buy extravagant stuff when they want to, but they're not gonna let you dictate when they do it. They damn sure not gonna spend $200 on a $60 box of candy. Not when they know that it don't cost that, right? Some Gushers and some Skittles. You know that it don't cost that. You know what I'm saying? So, my opinion, I'm not mad at it, bro. When I first heard it, I was like, I need more information before I do this video. Because I can't condone you giving somebody $200 when you sitting there with a pocket full of money. But the way the story plays out, it's actual facts that he shouldn't have gave it to him. Now, in my opinion, he could have taught them the lesson and still gave them the money. He could have let them keep the whole box and gave them $200. He still would have learned the lesson, but it wouldn't have been as powerful as not getting nothing but $2, right? But they're trying to explain to him, look, cuz, like, you know, we get donations. When people buy, they don't just give us straight up cash for the box. They probably give us a whole dub. They give us a whole 20 and we give them a candy. Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? So really these candies in their opinion is worth $20. One candy could be worth a dub. Like one candy, somebody got money for the pocket full of money. They say, they see these two black kids selling candy. They'll give them a 20. They take the candy in their hand, or they might give them the 20 and say, keep the candy. So cuz looking at it like each one of these pieces, each piece in this box is worth $20 to me. It's potential $20. And at the end of the day, the baby should honestly realize that you taking this box, this is their chance to be out here making extra money. It's not for each piece in the box, which is what they didn't explain to him correctly. It ain't about each piece only worth $2. Like I just said, somebody come along with a 20, they just gonna give them the whole 20. So this piece is a valuable piece that's worth way more than $2 to each kid. He might make the total of the $68 off 3 pieces of candy. If somebody give him 20 for each piece, you know what I'm saying? That's why cuz said I made $400 off this box. You know what I'm saying? That's real money. That's a real job. So yeah, if he looking at it like, I can't just give you this whole box for $60, cuz like I'm not out here. It's really not about the candy, is what baby not realizing. If you pay attention to the bigger picture, it's not about the candy. It's about the money that they can make with people sympathizing for their situation. No one's trying to really buy that candy for real. What grown adult is gonna buy that candy, open and put in their mouth? You're gonna buy that candy because they look destitute and they look like they need help. So you're not buying the candy because you want Gushers and in your mouth and all. You're buying the candy because these two black kids are out here. Instead of robbing somebody, they're trying to do something positive. So you're gonna give them 10. You're gonna give them 5. They probably never get $2. Probably from another kid. But the adult probably never give them 2. You're gonna give them 5. You're gonna give them 10. You're gonna give them 20. So you get a ball. They're gonna give them 50. He might make that 50 off one piece of candy. So it's the baby to understand that this ain't about the transaction. Now I get it. The baby is more street mentality. Like, yo, this guy makes sense, and I understand that. But it's bigger than just. In them kids' defense, it's bigger than just, oh, this candy costs $2. In 7-Eleven, yeah, the candy $2, that's what it's called, that's what it is. They're not getting donations in there. But these kids out here trying to get donations. So it's a two-way street, and I understand both sides of it. But at the end of the day, I can't be mad at the baby because he don't got to give you nothing. You selling $2 candy, that's all he got to give you, to be honest with you. If you ask for a donation, then you got to ask for that separate. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. I think that this was a bigger issue that needed more dialogue. I think the baby didn't give these kids enough time, which, I mean, he got all day to be sitting there haggling, over no candy either. But he didn't give them enough time, and they're not articulate enough to express that it's bigger than just $2 of candy. But, somebody gonna school the baby or what, school these kids or both. And maybe they meet somewhere in the middle. He probably give him $1,000 or something just off GP. But let me know what you think in the comments. Should he gave him the 200? Was 200 too much to ask for? Was they trying to hustle him? Was they trying to play him? Or did the baby just he didn't understand the whole severity of the situation? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think in the comments. My name is Chuck with Gill. Follow your boy, like the boy videos. Write in the comments what you think. And social media, CLBMG.com. Prodigal Icons album is out now on all streaming media platforms. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.